Hi again guys, Cypher0 here, and today we're going through the top 5 IT tools that I use almost daily. So let's get started. The first one would be Tree Size. Now all of these tools are free, just so you know. But yeah, let's start off with Tree Size. Now let's just we go through the downloads. Don't worry, the link to all of these websites to download the applications will be in the description. But without further ado, let's get started. Let's start the download. Now, Tree Size is a very good application because what it does is it shows you where all of the data is stored on your storage device. So, for example, you have a full storage device and you don't know why you want to find out where all the data is going. You can use it, open it up and see exactly what files are consuming all of the space on your storage device, and go from there. Now, after Tree Size has been downloaded, you can just simply search in the search bar, Tree Size. Make sure to run it as administrator, because if you don't, it's not going to display all the files. Right now that it's open, you can just select the drive. C drive is what I'm going with here. It'll take a few minutes just to analyze all of the data and go through all the files. Alright, there you go. As you can see, it is open and done analyzing all the files, and you can literally go through here, see what's taking up all of the data. There we've got video game installed. You can go here. There you got 50 gigs of videos, 40 gigs of downloads. So they want to remove if my storage space is low. But yeah, no, great tool to use for that, definitely. Now I'll just close this up and we'll move on to the next one. The next one would be a benchmark, which is burn-in test. There are different benchmark tools out there. I do prefer to use this one. Everyone I do know does use the burn-in test benchmark. It's really simple, easy to use. Great, now the download's done, just open up benchmark. You can just click benchmark burn-in test. You can just click continue here. I usually just run the 3-minute test, and this is really great. You can see. Alright, now 3 minutes have passed and luckily it didn't pick up any errors, but if it does, it'll say there's an error, how many errors there are, and it'll also here indicate on the past where the errors are exactly, and then you can just go to this I button here and it'll give you like the description, like temperature too high or something of that sort. So yeah, really great tool, use it all the time. Now let's move on to the next one, CC Cleaner. Or C Cleaner, actually, yeah. So C Cleaner does come with a lot of different functions and everything. I've only ever used it for one thing, and the people I worked with also only used it for one thing only. So we'll take a look at that in a sec. Let's just start with the download here. it's finished downloading, we can just hit the X here. We want to hit continue, continue, and we want to definitely decline this. Continue with free version. We don't want to start the scan though. Let's see if we can get rid of this. There we go. We just cancel that. Great. Now, what I usually use it for would be to clear up the registry. Registry in the Windows does get corrupt sometimes for the weirdest reasons. So that's the only thing I really use it for. But before you want to repair the registry, make sure you back it up. So I'm just going to go here, and I just want to export this, and I'll just call it reg saved to documents. It'll just take a few minutes just to save the backup configuration of the registry. Right, and it's done saving that. Let's just make sure it is there. We've got the documents. Yeah, there's the registry file, and we can just import that if needed. Go here, import, and then we can just import it there if the registry becomes corrupt for some reason, just in case, you know. Now let's open up the CCleaner. We go to custom clean, we select registry, we select everything, and they say clean up and fix. It's asking me to close a few programs. I'm just gonna skip those, that's fine. Now you do want to run it, I would say, at least 3 times. Just because the first few times it doesn't get all the files that you wanted to get, so you know, definitely run it a few times. There you go. Close that window for some reason. That's fine. Okay. Everything looks good from my side, but yeah, that's definitely something I use often to repair the registry if it ever gets, you know, corrupt for, like I said, a million different reasons. It is Microsoft after all, so yeah. Alright, now the next one we'll be looking at would be HWinfo. Now HWinfo is really great for your asset registry. So normally we would go to like either a new site, or someone gets a new laptop, we would run the HWinfo, you know, get that that data and then document it. It really does capture a lot of stuff. You know, your Windows version, your what CPU you're using, what RAM you're using. It's really great for capturing information. So let's just download this. I'm just saying local US, that's fine. Now that we got it installed, we can just hit the start button, and it will just start scanning all of the hardware on our device, and it'll give us everything we need. There we go. CPU, we got the motherboard here, what graphics card we're using, RAM, which is DDR it is. Oh no, it's still the graphics card. Here we go. Memory, RAM, what DDR the RAM is, and yeah, like I said, just great for documentation and really useful. Now the last one we're going to look at would be Hard Drive Sentinel. I think this is probably the most used application for me, just because it is there we go. I think it's probably the most used application for me. A lot of times your storage device, your hard drive or SSD does become corrupt, or you know, anything like that. This is a great way to determine what the health is of your hard drive, and also if there's anything weird going on. So we'll just open it up. Alright, so he has given me both drives. Say my C drive is 100% performance, 100% health. There is nothing problematic picking up. The second drive I got is a hard drive, so its performance is 100. The health though is 89% health, and here it's picking up problematic sectors. So yeah, and it's got, there we go. Power on time, estimated lifespan 1000 days. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, really nice tool just to figure out what's going on with the hard drive, seeing if the hard drive needs to be replaced or if there's anything weird going on with it. So that'll be my 5 IT tools I use almost daily. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you in the next one.